Hey, this is a Diamond 5 Soldier VOD. We are going to be talking about positioning relative to the enemy team comp, off-angling, and how to visor. So, looking at this team comp, we are going to have to play back most of the time. We're going to have to time our off-angles. Actually, I think we can take a decent amount of flanks here. All it really is about is avoiding rail shot and playing back from the Reaper and anticipating his teleport. After that, it's flanking the Ana and seeing if you can get off angles on Lucio or kind of try to bait him into pushing up on you. So, with all that said, this position is not very good. I don't like this. This is scary. You're in like a kill box right now. You're lucky you didn't get your head ripped off by that rail shot right there. These guys are pushing you. You're getting pinched between the Ana and the Sojourn. I mean, this is terrifying. You don't gotta play here, Soldier. You have legs. You have legs that can take you all the way over here. Start the fight here. Such a big difference. Massive difference. You helix somebody's feet, take a couple headshots. If it's Sojourn, you force a slide. Reaper, you force Wraith. Right? Maybe you get this Junker Queen to run towards you instead of rush main. And then that lets your team do whatever the hell they want on main. This is how you get value on Soldier. You take off angles, you try to find picks, and then you take another off angle and you shoot some more. And you guys kind of clean it up. I mean, it goes well. I'm actually kind of surprised that nobody on your team died there. I guess you have decent sustain with the Ana Moira. Same thing. Too close to the Reaper. I mean, he's gonna kill you. This is no doubt he's gonna kill you. If not, it's gonna be the Junker Queen. Just go over here. The second you guys start to get point, you win the fight. Just set up for this, and then the second anybody tries to walk across this bridge, start pelting them. Because you have pretty good aim. I mean, you could be getting a lot of picks here. And that's how you be oppressive on Soldier. You just kind of find a spot where you can comfortably keep shooting, and then the second you get rushed out of that, you find another spot where you can keep comfortably shooting. I'm okay with us playing here because this is an off angle of sorts, right? It's a very slight off angle, but it's an off angle. I'm really surprised Queen doesn't die right away there. I mean, she was antied and everything. Good follow-up. This is the kind of aggression that you need to rank out a diamond. Yeah. Just playing in the kill box again. Back it up. Good. Anticipate the teleport. If you really want to play it risky, you get up right on top of the teleport. You helix melee and then start shooting him. There's like a 10% chance you kill him before he hits Wraith form. We're antied, man. I mean, this is kind of a wild angle. I get that, but like, we gotta chill for a sec. We gotta let that anti wear off. That Ana, I mean, even if that Ana rotates away, like, you're just sticking your neck out too much. It was too risky of a play, and risky plays are good, but you want to make sure that you have some kind of fallback, or at least enough HP to make said risky play. Because that totally would have been good if you were full HP, or you just weren't antied. This is way too much downtime. You just screwed up the rotate. Go over here. When they are walking back after shooting from here, just go right here. Walk through this way. Start to shoot at the Junker Queen. She'll push up. Maybe she'll use her shout. And then you just kind of keep walking through here, putting down pressure. Maybe you come up on high ground. Maybe you walk all the way over here and play kind of a flank. But this is just too much running around. And then once we are done running around, and we actually find somebody to shoot at, it's the Junker Queen at nearly, 5 feet range. Like, you're dead here, for sure. Yeah. And then, I mean, that's kind of a rough spot. It's like, do you run through the door where the Reaper is, Or do you swing back on the Drunken Queen? The answer is neither, actually. You just gotta, like, they're actively pushing on you. Just, like, chill back for a sec, let the Drunken Queen swing on you, and then shoot her as she walks out, and she'll back off when she realizes she's overextended into your team. Go for Sojourn. I mean, this is an okay rotate. I don't mind this, but I just think we could be. I think we could be getting some good value up here, where our Sojourn is. This is totally acceptable, though. And then you kind of just clean them up after that. Wow, this thing's taking a while to load lately. I don't know what's up with that. I love this. This is great off angle. Right, we got the tank and support and Sojourn playing on main, and then we have us who are forking and taking space. Force the Reaper to walk forward. He has to Wraith. Get to put some pressure on Baptiste. This is great. Anticipate the Reaper teleport, which is about to come pretty soon. There it is. Good job running away. Now just play on height and chill for a sec. You're dead. You're done for. There's no way Reaper doesn't kill you here. Okay. You get away by the skin of your teeth, you guys are healed dead. But then you run back in. You want to know how to position against Reaper, man? Just stay away from him. Just shoot him from back here. You can play at so much longer range than Reaper. And that's, you just need to utilize that. This is inting. There's nobody here but you, man. There's really no purpose of dying on point when it comes to Flashpoint, unless it's the absolute last point. Sorry, I said that wrong. You don't always want to fight for the overtime on Flashpoint, because sometimes it's okay to just take the L and survive and then take the rotate instead of getting staggered. I love this angle. This is good. See the Reaper there, so we back off. Honestly, I might have not stopped playing here. I think we just keep doing this. Like, swinging out like this is okay, but I feel like we could be getting more value just over here. And then just kind of like, it's risky, but like we can really bait the attention of the Drunken Queen or the Reaper, and then we just run back. And we have our Ana who's right next to us. We have our Moira who's here. So it's not like we'd be stranded in the wind. But if we swing out with our tank on main like this, there's no cover. And I mean, you could have played this. You could have played this, absolutely. But you just played it with no cover. No cover, no cover. And then by the time you do try to take cover, you get killed. Just weaving through parts of the map not only makes you harder to spot, but it also makes you a lot harder to kill. So maybe we shoot here, and then we swing out like this, and we play it here, and then we go and we run out like this. So that way we're still getting value, we're playing at a safer range, and we have consistent cover. Alright. You guys have the ults here, so you should be able to win this fight. I've got you in my sights. No. My man. This is... When you're playing Visor... Sorry, when you're playing Soldier, and you're using Visor, most of the time, a close range Visor doesn't work. It just doesn't work. Especially if there's this and this. And sometimes even this, if she has rail shot. This to a lesser extent. Right? This is like, you're dead here. 1000%. Even if you pop Visor back here, this would be fine. Or, better yet, run over here. Run all the way over here. Now pop Visor. This is so much better. I've got you in my sights. The whole thing about Visor is it's not that great. So you just want to use it as like a little bit of extra pressure. Like if you can catch people out of position or they're like out of CDs, be like, okay, I can pop Visor now and maybe get a pick. You see the potential to get a pick or stop people from like pushing on point, then it's a good Visor. But if it gets you killed, it's maybe not the greatest. I mean, if you take people down with you, it's a very contextual thing. Yeah, this is the cover usage that we need. Good follow-up on route, taking cover from the Sojourn. Beautiful, beautiful. And then it's just clean up. Why don't we just go here again? Just do this again. This was so good. If the play ain't broke, don't fix it. This, playing on main though, we spend more time running than we do shooting because the Drunken Queen chases us. And then the only person we are shooting is the character who has, like, what, 500 HP? Yeah. Right? Go over here. Pressure the supports in the back line. This is where the real value is. Wall. Yeah, this is lost. This is unfortunate. They set that up really well, too. I don't even... Like, that almost looks coordinated. It probably wasn't, but it was really clean. There was nothing you could do there. Unless, hypothetically, you were to, like, get a really early pick. If you were to, like, take the Baptiste out on your off angle. This is really good. I like this. The good thing about Flashpoint for Soldier is that there are so many, like, alternate and, like, creative angles that it can take, especially for people walking into point. So we can play stuff like this, or we can play, like, here. This is great. I love this. See if we can get that stagger pick. Keep them off point. Honestly, I don't even know why we could have stayed here. Yeah, why are we running? She wasted a cooldown on that? I mean, I understand running here. Do it again. Swing out. Good pick on the Reaper. Please don't go on point. Go back to where you were. Yeah, go here. A little bit on the nose, but it's okay. You just gave up so much space. You just gave up so much. Go back here. Catch people on the rotate. Go and play around this pillar. People are walking back. Look at that. You could easily get somebody's attention. Maybe even kill that Lucio. But this, here we are. Playing on main. Kind of shooting whatever comes our way. Which 90% of the time is tank. Which the tank wants from us. The tank wants you to shoot them. Instead of their squishies. Because it's easier. They can take that damage. And when you do play on main, people have the opportunity to take off angles on you instead. As such. Didn't have beat though, so that's good. Nice pick. Okay, now just run. You got your pick. That was a good play. And no, you're dead now. Yeah. Aggression is good, and you always want to be shooting, but you want to dial your aggression relative to whether or not you're isolated, whether or not your team's with you, and how many people are on you. And that was no teammates with you, with damn near everybody on you. Drunken Queen dies. Nice. Beautiful. Okay. Go take flank. Pop visor. Feeling grand. Pop visor. This is such a good spot for visor. If Lucio, the only character who could get you, wanted to, he would have to run directly at you with no cover, which means he dies. I think you easily kill 2 here, and then clean up with 3. Right? Hazard dives. Tracer follows up. These guys should all be dead right now. Luckily, the BAP overextends and Tracer's able to clean up. But that was a golden opportunity for a visor. Ah! A little close, but it's okay. It's acceptable because you have a support and a tank with you. Even though we could be like here. Something like this. That would be just as good, if not better. Alright, you guys should win this fight. You have the ults. They have beat though.
This ends now. Time for the reckoning.
Unfortunate. I think we should have popped visor. Happens. Yeah, I think the second Sojourn does rail, we pop visor. Where is it? Right here, pop visor. Swing out this way. Finish her off. Back up. Shoot the bat. This totally good spot for visor. If you don't use your ult in the fight, like if you don't use your ult in the fight where you would have an advantage, then it's nullified. It doesn't really mean anything. All right. This is last point. Yeah. Oh wow, we actually played this. Yeah, and we pop a solid visor here. This is good. Yeah, just shoot people. Really, it is. You know, there's very rarely a reason to hold on to visor. Why is it taking so long to load? That's weird. New Wi-Fi. Yeah, go take height. Just a little close, but it's okay. Get your tank and your support with you. Go set up somewhere else. What if we played here? Shot them while they were on the bridge. Played here. Right? Because if not, we're forced to run into a brawl comp. Right? This is... Ew. This looks like instant death. And you know that, so you run away immediately. And therefore do not get as much value as you could. Oh, dude, you're just keep running, man. Just go get the health pack. This is... You're not winning this. Wait for him to drop, he licks his feet. Good. Beautiful. Okay. Go set up. Good job hearing the Reaper teleport and running off. I'm gonna guess the drop down was accidental. Yeah, that looked accidental. Turn around, pop visor. Good pick. I like that we're keeping our distance. Alright. We have visor for last fight. That's good.
This ends now.
Nice. Pop visor. Yeah! You win. Good job. Okay. Yeah, so to sum this up, positioning against enemy any team comp as Soldier is as simple as range versus mobility. If you are playing against characters who have more mobility or are just better at close range, like Reaper, Cassidy doesn't have the mobility, but he has the close range. Tracer, Diva. Then you play back. You play as if you were like playing Ashe, and then you can afford that because you have the range advantage. And then vice versa, if you're playing against a Widow or an Ashe or a Zen, then you're going to be the one taking the flanks and playing like a Tracer, where you take off angles and you take the close range because you excel in mobility where they don't. Anywhere but main. Anywhere but main is good. I like that you're shooting a lot, and that's, I mean, sometimes you just need to take a soft off angle near main and shoot. That could be acceptable, but there's a lot of times here where we could be elsewhere, and we could be taking a lot of space on the map by just going elsewhere, pretty much. And then, cover. But you pretty much got the right idea. You played pretty well here. Good job. Thank you for sending me in the VOD. Let me know if you have any questions.